Katie, good morning. This is also a community on edge. There are roughly 80,000 Somalis living here in the area, and their leaders are warning that they're being unfairly blamed and targeted because of a fraud scandal worth more than $1 billion that have implicated more than several dozen Somalis. Minnesota is reeling from a fraud scandal involving $1 billion siphoned from multiple federal programs during the COVID pandemic. In the past 3 years, 87 people have been charged, 61 convicted, most of Somali descent. Erica MacDonald was U.S. Attorney for the District of Minnesota during the first Trump administration. What happened in Minnesota where fraud was able to run rampant that it didn't in other states?
Lack of accountability, frankly. We knew that fraud occurs, and there's warning signs that come with it, and they were ignored in this case.
According to investigators, the schemes involved bogus receipts and invoices for meal programs, housing assistance, and behavioral health services, charging the state millions of dollars for services that were never provided. This week, the president has repeatedly lashed out at Minnesota's Somali community.
We're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country.
I think it's a beautiful country.
Jamal Osman, who moved from Somalia to Minnesota when he was 14, is a naturalized U.S. citizen and a member of the Minneapolis City Council.
Anyone who looks like me are scared right now.
The fear comes as the Somali community here is bracing for a surge of ICE agents cracking down on migrants who have been issued final deportation orders. The president is pointing to the fraud cases in Minnesota, and we know that a majority of the suspects are of Somali descent. How is your community taking that?
Well, my community is upset. Yes, people commit crimes, but the entire community should not be blamed based on what some individuals did.
Republicans on a House Oversight Committee in Washington are also announced in a news release their own investigation into the fraud and whether some of that money, stolen money, could have made its way to terrorists overseas. I spoke with several federal investigators. They say there's no evidence that happened. Instead, they say, Nate, that the fraudsters pocketed the money for their own use, bought cars, trips, diamonds, and so much more.
All right, Jonah, thank you. And I appreciate you braving the elements because I know how cold it is in Minneapolis.